Hello and welcome to Dreams of Wings, and welcome here to the Egyptian desert, where we're going to be taking a flight in beautiful G-IRTY, the Silver Spitfire. Here from Siwa Oasis North, we're going to be taking off, heading around, seeing what we can see. Not flown here before in the sim, but hoping that the scenery is going to be pretty spectacular. So without further ado, let's jump in the cockpit and let's get going. Right, so here we are, and it's pretty desolate out here. There's not a great deal. The sun is going down, so we should get some nice views. There's a bit of traffic on the road over there. The moon is in the sky already, and yeah, pretty beautiful. I'm hoping that we're going to get some really nice scenery on this and some nice lighting. So let's get going. So first of all, we'll have the mixture fully rich, prop fully fine. Crack the throttle, we'll just push it forward there so it just activates the little gear button here. It's the gear indicator button rather. Also in sim seems to serve as a battery on, but in real life it would just turn this light on here. Right, let's have the fuel cock on. We have got the low fuel warning, low fuel pressure warning. I've not had a cup of tea yet and I need one. Right, let's pump up the pressure. Light's already gone off because there was already a bit of pressure in there. So we'll just pump a little bit more just to be on the safe side. Priming, it's quite warm here, so I'm not going to give it what I usually would back in the UK on a colder day. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll try on that. Let's have the mags on. That might be a good start. Nice, there she goes. Let's close those covers. Have a look at the T's and P's. Everything is fine. Oil pressure, oil temperature's rising. Radiator temperature's good. Okay, happy with that. Listening to the engine as well, just in case. We'll close our door now. Leave it on the latch just so the canopy doesn't come flying forward. I'm going to open the radiator flap because we're on the ground and it's Egypt and it's the desert, so we don't want to mess about. Okay, everything looking good. Temperatures are fine. We're going to do a quick mag check because our temperatures are looking good. I'm just going to bring her up just under 2000 RPM because I don't want to dip the nose. That'll be fine. Good. Good, let's cycle the prop a few times. That's good. Okay, let's bring back and everyone can calm down. Rightio, let's get going before this temperature gets any higher. So another quick look around, happy with everything there, that's good. Okay, let's release the parking brake. Just checking that I've already got the one notch down, nose down trim in there, which is always good to have. So you don't need to worry about any other traffic here today, that's for sure. Okay, let's line her up. Okie doke. Nicely done. Oh, bit of a twist when we stopped there with the brake. Quick look around, everything's fine. Don't need to worry about putting the lights on. Everything is where it should be. Okay, quick look down here again, switches are in the right position. Okay, let's go. Stick back, throttle up a bit. And let's roll, just correcting that little bit of nose twist that we did there. Stick starting to come forward. A little bit of play with the wind there. Gear up. Yeah, slight crosswind there and it was a little bit gusty, that was interesting. straight back now. Let's calm everything down. We don't want to overheat. Now we can close the canopy. I can just get my mouse back. There we go. Okay. Let's turn on course. Sun's actually getting so low, I have a feeling we might have to adjust the time a bit later, because otherwise we'll be flying in the dark. But let's go take a look. Do some trimage. Take out our nose down now that we had for the takeoff. No longer required. There we go, that's nicely balanced. Definitely a beautiful time of the day to fly, without a doubt. Sunset or sunrise, you see some amazing things. Even in the simulator, it can be absolutely beautiful. So this is the Silver Oasis that we're just flying over here. Again, as always, I do apologise if it's pronounced in a completely different way and I am just murdering the language. So we're going to head down into the open desert now, see what we can see. One of the things that I do love about the sim is that you're actually seeing what's on the ground. It's not kind of repeating textures all the time. So you get a much better feel of what the landscape looks like. And yeah, I just find that fascinating. Different environment like this, having flown so much, really, I guess in the UK is where I do a lot of my flying. It really does bring home just how big this old world is and how different it is and the different environments. Absolutely incredible. Very beautiful. Back up now. Anyway, I hope you're doing well. Good to see you here. I will at this point just say we do have a Discord, link down below. Good place to post screenshots, talk aviation, talk simming. We occasionally have group flights, and there's also a section in there where if you're looking for people to fly with, you can just post that you're looking for someone to go up into the virtual skies with. But at the end of the day, it's a place for fellow propeller heads to hang out and chat. And also the obligatory, if you like what you see here and you think you want to see more of it and you're not already subscribed, please do consider subscribing. Helps the channel grow. And I'd hate to think I'd never see you here again. Lighting, it really is so atmospheric. How's our T's and P's doing? Yep, everything's fine. I've kept the radiator open just in case. We're just under 110, or are we just under 100 at the moment, which isn't too bad. I'm not looking for optimum speed, so I'm not worried about closing it a little bit. Concerned about keeping the temperature down at this point. So this is Silver Oasis here. Lovely how detailed that landscape is. Relatively flat from above, but once you get down you can get a better idea of the undulations and all that. So we're just going to run in over here, and according to the map there is an island resort. So we're going to buzz the island resort just over here. It's kind of obligatory in a Spitfire, really, isn't it? You've got to buzz something. Otherwise, what's the point? Silver Spitfire, of course, went around the world in 2019, flown by the team from what will be Flight Academy. With some help from some aviation friends. Quite an achievement. I followed the flight in P3D in the A2A Spitfire, and one day looking forward to doing that again in this sim, in the right Spitfire. I'm talking to you, A2A. Well, the resort's down there according to the map. Let's just pull her over a bit. Must be that bit down there. Let's go and have a look. Down there. Well, it must be one of those resorts where they don't have much in the way of buildings. It must be very, very posh, because you can't see a great deal there. But that's fine. Kind of flying I like to do from time to time. Just recently I've been doing a lot of procedures, IFR flying using ATC, not VATSIM but pilot to ATC, which is quite interesting. So doing a bit of studying and that kind of stuff where you're very much constrained by flying the procedure correctly, adhering to ATC and that kind of thing. So sometimes it's quite nice just to do this kind of stuff, which is just really enjoying flight in some very interesting scenery with some very interesting lighting. So we'll bring her in now. We've had our fun, nice little trip into the desert. Gorgeous. Follow this road and it'll take us to the airport. Quite busy. Seem to decide to come off the road and onto the dirt track. One of those little sim quirks. I guess trying to get traffic to line up exactly on a road everywhere in the world is quite a tricky one. They're not hovering, are they? No, they're not. For 1 minute I thought they were actually hovering. So here's the airport. So a little cheeky hello. My apologies, a little bit self-indulgent there perhaps. Okay, let's come round. That beautiful sun. Right, so we're going to position nicely for this. Come back on the power a bit. Come back on the RPM just for a moment, just to give everything a rest. What tends to happen is if you run at high RPM, then your oil temperature will raise. So we try to avoid that a little bit. We will be whacking it back in as we get a little bit closer, but give everything a chance to settle down a bit, calm down a bit. Still got our radiator flap open. If I was doing a longer journey and I was cruising, I would put that back onto automatic, but as I wasn't looking to break any speed records in the heat of the desert here. Although it is evening and the temperature will be dropping, I don't want to risk overheating it when it's not necessary. We don't need the speed, we're just here to come look at the sunset. Okay, coming in now, so I will now put the prop fully forward. That's fine, everything's good, speed is good, drop the gear. Gears down. Let's drop the flap now. Do a bit of trim, keep the speed up a little bit. Keep that curved approach in. Don't go over it too far. Wind just blowing us off a little bit there. Lost sight of the runway there, so we'll just bring it over slightly to the left, which is where I know it is. There it is. And we're good. There we go. And back again. There we go. Stick back to help with the braking. And we're all good. Let's have the canopy open. Flap up now to help with the cooling. So there you go, hope you enjoyed it. Nice little trip into the desert. Sometimes it's nice to let off a bit of steam and do some flying like this. One of the great things about flying in a sim is just going to somewhere completely different and seeing what it's like. So it was good to have you on board, and I look forward to seeing you on the channel again soon. Take care now, bye bye.